Hey, you truly want to succeed as an entrepreneur, my friend? Listen, you can have no plan B. I'm going to tell you exactly why. In this video, you can have no plan B. So stay tuned. Yo, what's up? What's going on, everybody? For you watching me for the very first time, and I know who I am Christopher Harrell. I'm a full-time online entrepreneur, and I help entrepreneurs and coaches and consultants 2x, 3x, and 10x their business online. And also, I help people start automated online businesses and earn $200, $300 a day using our fully automated system. So, I want to talk about Plan B. And this is a topic that not a lot of folks talk a lot about, but I'm going to talk about it here because I think it's very important that, especially, listen, if you are an inspiring entrepreneur, if this is something that you truly want to do and you want to, one day become full-time in your business, when it comes to Plan B, you might have a challenge area there. Now, what do I mean? Well, here's the deal. If you're a college athlete, right, and you aspire to go to the pros and play sports, right? What do most folks tell you? Make sure you got your plan B in place, right? Make sure you got that security. Make sure you got that backup plan in place, right? I mean, you hear that a lot, right? And I understand why they say that, right? I understand why they say that. Well, but here's the deal. Here's the deal. As an entrepreneur, it's a little bit different. Let me give you a great example. The other day, I was watching Shark Tank. Now, I don't watch TV that often, but my business coach recommended some TV programs to watch. They can help you forge your business goals. And he recommended watching Shark Tank. So literally, last night, I was watching Shark Tank, right? And on this episode, it was a husband and wife business. And the wife is a full-time pharmaceutical rep, so she's making six figures. And the husband is a doctor, so he's making six figures, right? So they're not broke by any means, right? So financially, they're doing good. But you know what? Not one of the investor sharks, not one would invest in them, would give them money. And you want to know why? They said, because you're not all in. This is a part-time business for you. It's like a hobby. And they said, I cannot risk my money with someone who's not full-time. So I say that because I've been seeing a lot of people who started on an entrepreneur journey, right? And trying to start their business. Then all of a sudden, they just switch lanes, right? And all of a sudden, they post on Facebook, hey, I just enrolled in college. I'm about to go back to college. And I'm like, huh? Why would you do that? Now, as you can see behind me, I have nothing against going to college, right? I got certificates. I got some degrees on my wall right here, right? But I'm not using any of these in a specific field, right? So I have nothing against going to college. Even though I do believe college is the biggest scam out there. I do believe that that's a topic for another video. But I do believe college is the biggest scam out there. But it's good to get some formal education. It's not really practical, but it's formal, right? But so I've been there and I've done that, right? But when I see an entrepreneur who's been starting off on a business journey, all of a sudden switch lanes and say, I'm about to go back to school. My first thought is why? Why would you want to go back to school to maybe get a degree? Want to put yourself in more and more debt to go get a degree that may pay you what, 50, 75, maybe 100 grand a year, maybe, right? What, let's say $75,000 a year. Why would you want to do that when, as an entrepreneur, if you stick with it and you stay in for the long haul and you commit to it, you can be making $75,000 a month, right? There's not many jobs paying you $75,000 a month. So listen, here's the deal. As an entrepreneur, if you're going to succeed, just like all the investor sharks, and if you're going to succeed and you want everything to open up for you, and you want what God, you want say the universe and what God has laws in place, and you want those beginning to work for you, there can be no plan B. You can't say, you know what, I'm going to go to college and try to be a nurse now. You're like, huh? No, it doesn't work that way. There's no plan B. It's not like you're trying to be a pro athlete and, you may have a knee injury, then your whole career is over with. As an entrepreneur, either you're all in or you're all out. See, there are certain laws in place. And here's the deal. If you disregard the laws, things won't work for you. If you still just want to stick your toe in the water, if you plan to be just a hobbyist, if you start a business just to try it out and we're hoping to see what would happen, you're never going to get the results that you want. Why? Because you're not all in. You're not mentally all in. You're not financially all in. You're not time-wise all in. Why? Because you got a backup plan. Listen, I walked away from my job, right, live on Facebook, and I had no backup plan, right? I love my parents. I love my parents, I love my parents. But I can remember years back when I was being discharged from the Air Force, right? That first thing I did, I went to a computer school, and I got one of the certificates or degrees up there, right? And once I finished computer school, I said, you know what? I don't want to do this crap. My parents encouraged me, say, hey, Chris, you're smart. Go out there and get you a good computer job, right? You can be making 50, 60, 70, 80 grand a year. Go out there and get you a good computer job, right? Go get the benefits from the job. Go do all that stuff. I love my parents. I have nothing against what my parents are trying to teach me, right? We all been taught different things. But I knew in my heart that wasn't what I wanted to do. I don't care. I can go out and get a computer job and make 80 grand a year and be miserable doing that just for a paycheck. I knew that wasn't what I could do, right? And so here's the deal. You might be in a situation right now, where maybe you're doing things just to get a secure paycheck, just to get some benefits. And maybe you got your business that you're building, and that's your dream, right? Like it was for me. I knew what God put in me. I knew entrepreneurship, being a full-time entrepreneur, what was going to happen to me. I didn't know when, but I knew that was going to happen to me. And here's the deal. It would have never happened to me if I would have said, you know what? I'm going to quit this business now to go back to college, or I'm going to quit this business now to go find me a computer job. That would have never happened for me. What did I do? Yeah. Did I have some lean years? Did I have some tough times? Yes. I took on commission-only sales jobs. Why? Because that's the only job I ever recommend an entrepreneur doing, because it puts you to an entrepreneur mindset. We got 100% commission-only sales jobs because you only make money when you make sales. Same thing as a business owner. That's the only job I would recommend an entrepreneur doing is that, because it puts you in that mindset. But, hey, what's up, Natalie? What's going on? So here's the deal. You cannot have a plan B. I know this is contrary to general knowledge, but listen, entrepreneur is not general. See, entrepreneur is willing to do things for a period of time, make sacrifices, work longer hours, invest a lot of money, cut out a bunch of partying and watching TV and all that kind of stuff that most of the people in the world would do. Entrepreneurs are willing to do that stuff for a few years to live the rest of their life like nobody else can, right? When everybody else is partying, you're working on your business. When everybody else is watching bullcrap or reality shows on TV, you're reading personal development books or professional books to help you, increase your skill set or your income, right? Your mindset, right? When everybody else gets a paycheck on Friday night, they go out and celebrate in the club. You get your check and you go invest 50% of that back in advertising to grow your business, right? When everybody else get a tax return and they go out and spend their money on all this, you put your money toward growing your business, right? See, entrepreneurs think differently. We don't go out and celebrate every time we get a paycheck, right? Because why? We put our money back into ourselves. We reinvest. Why? Because we got a big vision. Here's the deal. While most folks out there fighting to work to get that good job, entrepreneur is going to be the person that's going to be hiring that person to get that job they consider good. You understand what I'm saying? I teach my kids. This is what I teach my kids. I don't teach my kids are 12, 7, and 2. I teach my kids right now entrepreneurship. I teach my kids that, no, daddy's not going to teach you to go out and get a job. No, daddy's not going to teach you that. Daddy's going to teach you to be the person who hires the folks who wants to go out there and get a job. Why? 95% of America is teaching all their kids to go to college and go get a job. I'm teaching my kids to be the ones that hire your kids. I'm teaching my kids to be the one that hire your kids. So I'm teaching, you understand what I'm saying? I'm teaching my kids to dream big, not settle. Why? Because my God owns a cattle on 1,000 hills. My God is big. So my God said, I came to give you life and give you life more abundantly. So I'm going to teach my kids to go after that. Because we got one life on this side. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all about no plan B, guys. If you're sticking your toe in the water, you're not going to get the success that you want. If you got a backup plan, you're not going to get the results that you want. If you are afraid, if you feel you got to go, now you got to go back to school because you're not sure that your business is going to succeed, you know what? Quit your business, go to school. Because you're right, you're not going to succeed. Because you can't straddle the fence, my friend, especially if you're a man. You know what happens if you try to straddle the fence as a man? It hurts, right? It hurts. So listen, there's no plan B in this. Either you're all in or you're all out. Because the universe cannot go to work for you and attract the results that you want if you are unsure about yourself. If you have doubts about what you're doing. It won't work. You got to be all freaking in, and you got to put pedal to the metal with blinders on, and you got to go. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. And despite what good-hearted family members might try to tell you, you might have good-hearted family members who might try to tell you, right? That, hey, go out there and get that good $75,000 a year job. You got those good old medical benefits and all this kind of stuff, right? That's cool. I'm not knocking it. That's cool. But if you know God has put entrepreneurship in your heart, you got to go with it. Go, because here's the deal. Yeah, you all in. Type I'm all in the comments below. If you're all in, say I'm all in. I wonder who's all in. No, matter of fact, I want you to put no plan B, no plan B, no plan B in the comments below. If you're seriously all in, type in no plan B in the comments below right now. I was about to share a story and I forgot what I was about to say. It'll come back to me in a minute. But yeah, bottom line, guys, is that you can have. I learned this verse from one of my mentors who earns $400,000 a month. $400,000 a month online. How many jobs to pay you that? Zero, right? Unless you're a CEO and you really like a business owner. And he said, no plan B. He said, what's up, Steven? He said, no plan B. What's up, Baz? No plan B. No plan B. You got to go with this. This is what I was going to share with you. One of my mentors taught me this a couple years back. And she said, Chris, if you stick in this business long enough, you're going to win by default. And I said, what do you mean? She said, well, why? She said, because 97% of people who want to be an entrepreneur, like I said, who want to be an entrepreneur, they quit on themselves. They quit when things don't happen fast enough for them. They come in with a lottery mindset. They don't invest financially in themselves. They don't get training. They don't get coaching. They don't invest in marketing. They don't do what entrepreneurs should do. Then they blame everybody else except themselves. And they quit. So she said, you stick with this long enough, you're going to win by default. Why? Because everybody's going to quit and going back to their lives that they wanted to get away from to begin with. So I'm telling you, if you stick with the entrepreneur game long enough, you're going to win by default. I know I know all my clients and students are going to win. I know my new team members are going to win if they stick with it long enough. And that's up to the individual. If you got a backup plan, you're trying to start college again or go back to finish and get a degree or certificate or something. You know, if you're afraid, if you're sticking your toe in the water, chances are you're not going to get the results that you want. It's not going to be nobody else's fault but yours. It's not going to be the business. It's not going to be the clients, the customers, the prospects. It's going to only fall on you. Because why? You approached it with the wrong mentality. You had a backup plan. Because we all been conditioned that way from childhood. Have a backup plan. Have a plan B. Have a security blanket. Have an exit door. Have this. Have a life raft. Not in entrepreneurship. Sharks on Shark Tank will not give you money if you're not all in your business. If you're a hobbyist, they don't give you money. Same thing in your business. Your business won't survive if you're a hobbyist, if you're not all in. So I want to share with you guys this morning that no plan B is the way to go if you want to succeed in this. Because you will win by default. I promise you that. You will win by default if you stick with it long enough. Like my coach said, success is inevitable. If you do the work, if you work on yourself, and you never ever quit. So this is valuable to you guys. Like this, hit the share button, guys. Share this right now. You guys coming in right now, please share this. That way I know it's valuable if you share it. So share this right now. Share this on your share it. Hit share. Hit like. Comment below. No plan B. No plan B. No plan B. There you go. No plan B or C. That's what's up. Awesome. All right. So that's what I want to share with you this morning. I'm going to chime a little bit later. I'm going to share something that's more personal. But I hope you enjoyed this right now, guys. Like, see, you want to get more information about how I'm helping coaches and consultants, the network marketers, 2x and 10x, 2x, 3x, and 10x your business online. Feel free to connect with me, or if you want to be someone who want to set up a fully automated online business and earn, $200-300 a day on pre-autopilot. Feel free to connect with me there as well. And before I let you go, I gotta let you know this. I want you to remember this. You too deserve to be free. Peace and God bless.